Hey there, I'm Chris from Intro Games with a quick look at Trailblaze. This is a draw and pass game for 2 to 5 players or teams. In Trailblaze, each player is a park ranger planning out campsites and trails. Each player takes one identical sheet from the pad, a colored marker of their choice, and they're ready to go. So everyone's got an identical sheet with this 10 by 10 grid. This is where our campsites can be placed, and this is also where we're going to start up by drawing a lake, a circle around 5 adjacent spots. No campsites or trails can be drawn on this lake, so it's your chance to put kind of a unique spin on that sheet. Once you've done that, you'll add in a campsite of your color, which just means to color in a circle of your choice. Once that's done, pass the sheet clockwise to the next player. Each turn, a player receives a new sheet from the player to their right, and it's time to choose what you want to add to this plan. You might add a new campsite, which is great for carving out your territory. Once you've drawn a couple of campsites on a place, you might choose to draw a trail, which will score you 1 point for every unique type of terrain that trail goes through. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. The yellow tree, the red mountain, the green grass, and the blue lake. You can also approve that plan, which scores you 3 points, but means you can no longer add campsites or trails to that plan. Finally, you can add some facilities, which score you 1 point if they're near one of your campsites. But in any case, once you've drawn one thing, we'll pass this sheet clockwise to the next player and receive the next plan from the next person. When you go to make a trail that connects 2 of your campsites, you have a couple of options here. You can always just draw a straight line between 2 of your campsites. This can be a horizontal, vertical, or diagonal line. You can also draw an L-shaped line that has a single bend to it. You'll want to think offense and defense on every sheet that's passed your way. When you think you can't add anything more to a sheet, no more campsites or trails really work, that's usually the right time to approve it. To approve it, you just draw a little house in your box over here. That's going to score you 3 points, and it means that from that point on that sheet, you start placing facilities. And again, the facilities will score you points for every facility that's 1 space away from one of your campsites. When 2 or 3 players, depending on player count, approve a sheet, that sheet is taken out of circulation, meaning we stop playing on that sheet. The game ends when 2 sheets are removed from circulation. Players take their turn on whatever sheet's in front of them, and we go to scoring. So just to walk through the end game scoring with a very simple example between 2 players, blue is going to score 1 point per unique terrain under a trail. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4, so 4 points for this trail. Blue is going to lose a point for every campsite not connected to a trail, so 4 minus 1 for blue on this sheet. Brown will score 1 point per unique terrain type, so that's 1, 2 for this trail, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, so 4 points for this trail. And brown will also score 1 point for each facility that's 1 space away from a campsite. So 2 plus 4 plus 1 for 7, plus 3 because brown approved this plan. Once everyone's finished scoring the sheet in front of them, tally up your personal score by looking across all the sheets. The most points wins. Trailblaze is one of those simple to learn, hard to master sorts of games because of the group dynamic. Everyone can see if you're able to create a trail, but should you block it with a trail of your own or a campsite of your own? Although you have your head down focused on your sheet, like in most print and play games, you've got plenty of interactivity from being able to make your own plans and mess up your opponent's plans. You're always working on one sheet because they're always rotating around. Choose to play nice and work around another player's trail, or be mean and put a campsite between theirs. Component-wise, this game is literally 1 sheet of paper and 1 differently colored marker per player. Right now the sheets are all identical, but some asymmetry could easily be built into the game to change that up. This has been Trailblaze, and I've been Chris Backe. Thanks for watching.